So I just finished shadowing another neuropathology exam. I posted a video literally like 10 seconds ago talking about my experience with it and how it kind of changed my perspective on life a little bit. I know that's deep and weird, but watch it if you're interested. But now I just kind of wanted to talk about the actual experience because professionally I found it really interesting. And I remember last week when I shadowed one of these exams, I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to go into this specialty. I found it really interesting. It was the perfect synthesis of medicine and forensics, two of my interests. But I did want to have that face-to-face interaction with patients, be able to talk to patients, which you don't get from this career. But I stayed after the exam today and talked to the medical examiner for a while, and she walked me through her career journey, what motivates her to do this profession, and I found it really inspiring. She kept talking about how obviously the decedents aren't able to speak for themselves, and she's kind of that voice against the system to speak up for them and just advocate for their life, because that is so important, because they just simply can't, and tell their story and keep their story going, because that is a real person and they deserve their story to be told. And I found that extremely inspiring. And also being able to give a cause and manner of death answers so many questions, both with the case, both to the family, and she's able to answer. She mentioned this, which I'd never thought of. A lot of times families' only question is, did they suffer? And a lot of times she is able to answer that question for them and give them just a little bit of a break, and to know that it was not their fault, that they didn't suffer, it was a quick death. And also a lot of times families feel guilt, and she's able to just console them and say that it was completely not their fault. They couldn't have done anything to stop it. And so I feel like she's doing amazing work. I was really inspired the entire time, and I'm not set on it, of course. I still have so many years ahead of me to decide a specialty, but it's something extremely niche, but it's something extremely interesting to me. And I think it really does bring together so many of my interests, and I think I would actually be interested in looking into it further. She's offered me to come back to the office to shadow further, maybe shadow a full homicide autopsy, which I think could be really interesting, or work on a project with her. So I don't know, I definitely want to pursue that, see where this goes, because it's really powerful seeing this and being right there. And I think it's really important work, and I'm just super inspired about it. So those are my thoughts.